people, and welcome back to Extreme Ruby Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we obtained 2 gym badges. We obtained the fire badge, whatever that's called, the flame badge, and the balance badge from Norman. So the flame badge, I think it's called the flame badge, whatever it's called. I'm blanking at the moment. But anyways, that badge from Flannery. And at the same time, by some miracle, Igglybuff evolved into a Blissey! And it is an absolute beast! It's an absolute unit! This thing is so beastly that it actually made all that grinding a waste of experience, what seemed like a waste of experience, absolutely worth it in the end. Now, I do want to make one little note about the previous episode. There was a little bit of a hiccup with the audio. That's on me. I'm normally the editor. I'm not normally the one actually recording the episodes. I'm normally the one telling people off for making mistakes for recording. It's not normally me telling myself off for recording it incorrectly. So I'll take full responsibility on that one. But the excuse being I haven't recorded for 3 months and I completely forgot how to do my own setup. So my bad. Hopefully it didn't sound like complete and other steaming trash. If it sounds like steaming trash, my bad. That's very unfortunate considering the events of that episode. But anyways, as you probably saw, or seeing now, Blissey knows strength because as you probably saw a quick glimpse, if I stop hitting the A button that is, Blissey has absolutely beastly attack. And strength in Generation 3, contrary of popular belief that HM moves are dreadful outside of Waterfall and Surf, strength is actually really decent in Generation 3, so that's been whacked on there. So not only did we gain a strength user through this playthrough, but it came in handy because all the rest of Blissey's moves are absolute steaming pile of poop. Because the other thing you would have noticed on Blissey as well, I'm so sorry for having to go back into the summary so many times, is its special attack is probably about base 5. Yes. I think a Mega Beedrill may even have more special attack than what this Blissey does. That's how bad I rolled on special attack. It's horrible. Oh, and Dugong actually had an item. What have we got? Hey, we got a rare candy. Damn, well I know where that rare candy is being invested. What a good way to start the episode. So anyways, while I'm doing this, in this episode, we're going to start making our way to Fortress City. Well, to some extent anyways, we are. Of course, Chansey's going to have absolutely, no attack because of the way it's randomized. For some odd reason, Blissey has absolutely monstrous attack, but then you see Chansey and its attack is absolutely, less desirable for, safer words. But the other thing I got to contemplate now is who actually learns... Oh, I don't even have Surf. Well, that is a question we do need to contemplate. Who learns Surf? Who can I teach Surf to? And who will make good use of Surf if I do teach it to them? Otherwise, it's going to have to go to a HM save, which is going to suck if that has to happen. So HM3, that's going to be Surf. That doesn't randomize. Imagine that if your HMs actually did randomize. You had to go look through your TMs to actually get a HM. That would... I don't think that would be even playable. Alright, Surf, let's find out. Dobbs can learn it. You can learn it. You can learn... Wow, actually... Oh, wait, hold on. I think I may have actually turned on everybody can learn... No, I didn't. I'm pretty sure Strength, there was people who couldn't learn Strength. Let's have a wee little look. Hey, no, everyone can learn HM. Never mind. Everyone can learn a HM, so that's cool. Who's gonna make best effectiveness of this? Chansey, maybe? Considering it had dismal physical attack. I did see a 0. Oh, God. I did see a 0. Yeah, it's gonna make better use of Surf unless it evolves into something that goes into a physical attack, in which if that does happen, then oh my dear, that can I just like not? Everyone is mainly a physical attacker. I mean, look at Dobbs. He's a physical attacker. The only one that can maybe take use of this is Bully. And even then, it's more of a physical attacker, and I'm only doing Crunch because I have black glasses. It looks like Chansey's gonna have to learn Surf. There's no other way around it. And that still plays into my favour, considering that if it does manage to level up decently, I could still somewhat use it. We'll go Stunspore. It's probably going to evolve before I get it to a usable state. That's my predictions anyway, and of course I'm playing without my glasses. I can't game anymore without my glasses. I only just recently got glasses because my near sight, or my short sight, is starting to become quite blurry. It hasn't come extremely blurry to the point where I have to wear glasses for everything short-sighted. Like, I still read a book somewhat decently. As said in the last episode, it hasn't cured my dyslexia. I'm still as dyslexic as ever. As for those who watched the previous episode would know damn well, I can't even read proper English. I can't even read English on a good day, so yeah. It was a long shot, but unfortunately no cure for dyslexia yet. Alright, so first off, if I can actually get down, which I can't. Oh wait, hold on, isn't this an encounter? No, it's not, because I already old rod. Damn it! I old rodded here like yonks ago. If I had waited, I could have got a Molotov as an encounter. I'm pretty sure one of my encounters was like Kecleon, or, oh well, it was a Mechmail. Damn, well, I didn't even know there was mail called Mechmail. Huh, the more you know. Now there's a hidden item here. Are you kidding me? Orange mail and Mechmail. Well, that was a waste of my time. There is one more surfing spot and a hidden spot, like, here. So we'll surf this and maybe we'll get something decent, maybe. Stardust, well that's selling, that's not too bad. I'm pretty sure there was like, maybe not, maybe there's only one. Never mind. Right, well the first thing we do have to do, I do know for a fact, is sell some stuff. We do need to buy some more soda pops from Slateport City. That is a definite. I don't want to buy actually, I just want to sell. I want to sell, mister. I want to get rid of Explosion. Explosion actually doesn't sell for as much as I thought it would. 1500. It's... Oh yeah, I couldn't teach it Frustration. Light Screen. We could very well get rid of that. I don't think anyone's going to make good use of that. I honestly don't, so I'm going to get rid of that. Another 1500. Heal Bell. It sells for 500. I'm going to keep that. TM1 is normally Focus Punch. Damn, even that only sells at 1500. Most of the TMs... Oh, wait, I didn't want to do that. Most of the TMs must sell for 1500, or I'm just going crazy and the randomizer's affecting the prices. Alright, so here we're going to get rid of that. 25 bucks for mail. That's actually pretty decent considering it's mail. I mean, if someone handed me an envelope and said, how much is this going to sell, I'm just going to say 5 cents. It's a piece of paper you write on, for Pete's sake. Stardust only 1,000, that's fine. Well, I mean, if you compare it to Stardust, then TMs actually aren't all that bad. We do have a pill, luckily, that sells for 700. I swear to God, that's sold for a lot more. We have 2 light bulbs. Oh, damn. Here I was thinking picking up 1 was good. Extra fan, nah. We'll get rid of that. Normally I would keep a hold of them. But in this playthrough, I kind of feel they're not going to be all that worthy, because, we kind of like, we're quite over-leveled at this point. Well, not really over-leveled. It's going to be around this point I'm going to start feeling the level starting to creep up on me. We could always go straight to Mauville and Slateport, or we can take the long way around. But I think for the sake of this episode, I'm probably going to do the short way and go to Slateport that way, which is through Oldale Town, then through the 103, and then surf across to Yonder, because I can't think of the route name at the moment, and make our way south into Slateport. My diggity damn, I should have bought some... Oh, there was a magma up here. Was this the thing that swept me, like, in the very first episode, or am I thinking another Pokemon that swept me? That was Machamp that swept me, episode 1, because it had Leech Seed. That was, like, scary. Alright, so this is not an encounter, because there's still Route 103. There's Milk Tank surfing in the water, that's good to know. And I can't escape because Dobbs is just very slow. And that did monkeys. Can you please escape, please? Actually, that's one thing I've kind of noticed with this team. I ain't very speedy outside of Blissey. Maybe I should put Blissey in the lead. For that reason. I mean, it's level 38, the same as my bully. That's absolutely incredible. I thought for a second I saw an item on Dugong. So now, if I encounter any wild Pokemon, there's going to be a very slim chance that they're going to be able to outspeed my Blissey. We do have Trick House. That is another thing we can potentially do. I did do Trick House in one of the episodes for some extra experience. And plus, I really like Trick House as well. So I kind of feel it's worth doing Trick House. It gives us extra items, extra experience, and you guys can laugh at me with puzzles. I mean, I'm somewhat decent with puzzles. I'm not as bad as, say, the other half, Pimp Knight, aka Pimp Knight. But yeah, I'm not that bad. I wouldn't say I'm the best puzzle master in the world. I enjoy my puzzles here and there in real life. For those who follow me on Twitter would see me occasionally post puzzles that I've picked up from puzzle shops, as well as the Rubik's Cube. I do enjoy solving my Rubik's Cube when I'm waiting for videos to render and all those shenanigans. And speaking of videos rendering, you guys are watching this a week after I record. So currently, I'm doing this a week prior to its upload. I'm sitting in my office at 12:30 at night, recording this before I go to bed. In my PJs, of course, which is one of the good things of not having a webcam for this series. You guys don't have to see me at all, and I don't have to worry about dressing up fancy for you guys. So I can sit here with my wet hair. I just came out of the shower and everything. I got me summer PJs on because it's stinking hot here in Australia, and I can play in my own comfort. I don't have to worry about a webcam or anything, so that's one of the good plus sides, and I don't know why I just started rambling about a webcam. But yeah, when you guys do finally see this, I'm probably going to be back to work. Kinda. I actually have to go to work tomorrow. I have to do traditional graphic design work, which is, funny enough, my former job before I started doing full-time editing. And all traditional graphic design basically is just pen and paper, and pencil, of course. So I got to draw things with a lead pencil instead of, like, obviously digital stuff. Quite fun. And that means I got to use things like protractors, rulers, compasses, and all those fancy stuffs. You know, things that, for a lot of you, like me, are back in the prehistoric times, aka school or high school, one of the two. I very rarely use those items unless I'm doing this job. They're the only times I'll ever lay hand on protractors and compass. Anyways, I'm gonna do Trick Room like I said I was. This time he's hiding in the tree, before he's like in the chair or something like that. But yeah, as I was saying before, when you guys actually do finally see this episode, which is a week after I'm recording, I'll actually be kind of back to doing my editing job. So I'm going to try my absolute best to get some videos recorded in bulk, so that way when I am working, you guys don't miss out on any content from me. And then when I do finally get some spare time again, I can try and record a bulk. If not, I've already had the series finished and working on the next series. That'd be kind of cool. Nurse Pie? That's kind of cool. Alright, Ivysaur. Oh, okay, we're going to easily get away with having low levels here. We could maybe even train up Chansey. I wonder if this is even going to kill, considering it's level 17 and my special attack is hot garbage. It is hot garbage. If a level 38 cannot take out a level 17 with a space 60 move, it's hot garbage. Confirmed. I was kind of over-exaggerating it's hot garbage, but just seeing that, it really is hot stinking garbage. So yeah, that's kind of a little bit of an insight into like my editing and all that. And as well as any personal recording, I try and do it in my spare time. Like I said, this isn't my full-time job. It's kind of just me goofing around as a bit of a hobby kind of almost. I don't mind doing content creation, but for me, honestly, it's quite stressful having to like record videos and kind of like a schedule like thing, and then on top of that having to edit it. I quite like having to sit there for a while and fiddle around and make things look pretty in my editing program. Recording wise, as you can probably tell, my commentary isn't exactly what you call a strength. It's kind of like a kinda. Some people find it entertaining, some people don't, so that's perfectly fine. I already know personally I'm not an entertainer. I'm more of a gamer, and I'm definitely more of an editor. So that's cool, It's me rambling at this point. It's a grind below level 15, I can't kill with the Dragon Breath, so, heh. Blissey at this point is just a beast. Combustion, hey! Just like that time I tried to catch a torch. Hold on, was it Torchic I tried to catch, or was it actually a Blaziken I tried to catch in one of the earlier episodes? I'm curious to see how much this is going to do. It's not very effective, of course. Lick. It's a critical hit, and I was going to say it's probably going to paralyze me while it's at it too. Dragon Breath, I kind of want to preserve a little bit of strength. Considering as well everything's like level 15, I don't really need to spam the good stuff. Like even with a low special attack, it should do decent damage, unless of course that Pokemon has decent special defense, so that ain't gonna be happening. Level 13 on Chansey, and it's trying to learn Recycle. Well, normally that's pretty bad. The only time that'll be decent is if we give it a Citrus Berry, which is a possibility because we are coming up to Citrus Berries very soon. They're about the only thing in the overworld that doesn't randomize. So we find Citrus Berry as soon as we get to the route when we surf over to start walking our way over to Fortress City. So that is kind of a possibility. But I think at this point, kind of a waste. So I'm not going to do that. I still can't get over the fact I have a Blissey and a Chansey, by the way. Like, what are the chances of that happening? Nana Berry? I'm pretty sure that's a Pokeblock Berry. I mean, I could always fiddle with the idea of contest. It means I gotta sit there and, like, construct Pokeblocks, which isn't exactly something you can do overnight. Well, not exactly something you can do, like, you know, at the snap of a finger, unless you got decent berries. And even then that requires you to, like, grow some, and I'm not even sure if this emulator can even do berries. Probably not. So I don't know, I could tickle the idea of maybe doing, like, a beginner contest. The only reason why I mentioned contests, because fun fact, I really like doing contests. Contests for me in Generation 3 and Generation 4 were kind of like big sellers for me. I found them extremely enjoyable, and it was kind of like a little bit of extra, I guess, distraction in the game, besides doing like Battle Tower. I mean, in Emerald, there was also the Battle Frontier. That was also another big distraction for me. I loved the Battle Frontier, same with Generation 4. It was a big thing for me. But yeah, contest was always like a, something I really enjoyed besides battling. It was something like a little bit extra you could do with your Pokemon. It wasn't just breed them to be the very best, to slaughter them all, and to conquer them all. No, it was actually breed them to be the cutest, or to be the smartest, or to be the toughest. Things like that. It was actually quite fun. Okay, this person has a Raikou. It was kind of like just an interesting aspect. I'm kind of really ashamed they kind of took that out. And, well, Oris, they brought it back, but they butchered it. I kind of felt in Oris they really nerfed the difficulty. That was the reason why that was so fun, because it actually took a little while to learn. There was so many combos you could do. But in Oris, the combo list actually felt like it shrunk. I don't know, I'm probably rambling on here and none of this is making any sense, but basically my point is, I like contests, I want them back in its original form. None of this Pansy Oris contest garbage. If not garbage, sorry, if not contest, give me back my Battle Frontier. That was fun. We need more of that. Only because it mixes up the gameplay a little bit and it doesn't result, well, I mean, contest is good because it then doesn't result in players having to keep breeding until they've got a 5IV Pokemon or decently competitive Pokemon anyways, in regards to, you know, what IVs and EVs they need to learn and all that. Contest, you just give them a bunch of moves and off they go. Whereas competitive battling or even Battle Frontier, you have to have certain EVs, certain IVs, certain nature. Obviously contest still needs certain moves and all that, that's never gonna change. But yeah, it's a lot less things you kind of have to worry about. So, that's the first trick house down. I think I spent the entire trick house just rambling about nothing. I do apologize for that. I completely just turned off and started rambling. My bad. Oh no, there's another one we gotta do. I thought I might get away with it and just be like, you know, I can ramble on for one trick house and then don't have to worry about another one. And yeah, there's another one on the way. I'm gonna do it regardless. I mean, we may pick up some decent stuff. Did I even pick... Oh yeah, no, I have rock sass. I was just like, for a second, can I actually do this? I picked up a timer ball as well, which is money. I didn't pick up any decent items at all. Rats. I was kind of hoping like I'd get something that I could sell or even use. Like even like maybe just a... Oh, one of these puzzles. Like something I could even use, like a rare candy or something like that. The extra experience is fine because this is actually helping Chansey. More than anything, so that's cool. Level 24, now we're getting up in levels. So this should be really decent for Chansey. I'm gonna start using strength at this point. Because, oh my... Please, can I learn another physical move besides... Hell yeah, I forgot my special defense is absolutely crazy. No, my special defense isn't crazy. Oh no, it kind of is. Well, that's not gonna do very much. Haha, I'm a fire type, baby. That's gonna do nothing. Or the other thing I can do as well with Blissey is just clamp thing. See what I mean? It's shite. Complete other shite. Why are you so bad? Oh my god, I missed. This is just as bad as Sparrow missing all of those jump kicks last episode. Now I can't take out Eradicate. I am so looking forward to either picking up more physical moves for TMs or just learning them. I sincerely hope this learns some... Oh no, please don't tell me this is gonna be Nocturne all over again. Nocturne didn't learn any special moves before it went rip. He was never forgotten, by the way. So he was never missed. And nor, well, he was kind of forgettable. I just brought him up then, so I guess he's not forgettable. Only because he caught us a lot of memes. Alright. So, I'm currently slowly getting my way through this puzzle. Hey, a Magpie. Still, like, no decent items. I'm hoping this is a decent item, otherwise this is absolutely not what... Ah! This has cute charm. Also, I don't know if anyone noticed, I actually noticed this while I was editing the previous episode, but all of my team is female. Did anybody else notice that, or is that just me being very slow to observe such a simple fact? Hey, I actually got past it. Yay! Goodbye. Now give me a decent item. Oh, what? Another person has Raikou? Dude, whoever's handing out Raikou, can I please have one? That's 2 trainers in here that have had Raikous. Raikou is going to kiss me. Typical feline action, isn't it? Actually, no. I actually have not known a cat to kiss anyone. I maybe like had the, I guess the... I can't even think of the word at the moment. Bloody hell. I have had the honor of meeting one cat that will kiss me. But other than that, I have known cats be very selfish and very unloving. Yeah, oh, finally I snapped out of confusion. That was lucky. But yeah, no. The whole point I was trying to point at was cats aren't loving. However, when it comes to puppies, they'll always kiss me. Look at my own dog. Little Asta, she loves kissing me early in the mornings. I wake up and next thing I know, there's like... Kissy, kissy, kissy. Puppy kisses like for 5 minutes, pinning me down wanting kisses. Well, there's a scroll. There's an item there. Is this going to lock me in? Yes, no it won't, because the blue door's gonna open, and then I can get out, and hopefully get that item. That lag. That didn't work. Up here? Kinda locked in. That gets me out the door. Oh, you cheeky bugger. I have to go all the way around again. I'm trying to get to that item. It better be worth it. This better be worth me scrambling my brain trying to figure out how to get into that room. Hey, it's a Golduck. It's a grown-up Dobbs, in a way. It's a Golduck that spits fire. That's interesting. I better keep an eye on my HP as well, because I mean, it's a beastly Blissey, but all it takes is one fixed damage move, and it's a ripperoni Blissey. Alright, level 17. Well, that is one plus side. We started at level 11, and we're now level 17. This is what I want Blissey to learn. A dark type move. No, wait, no, I don't want Blissey to learn a dark type move. I want Blissey to learn anything but a dark type move. It works great on a Chansey, though. Thank you. Ignore what I just said about teaching that to Blissey. My brain kind of has these moments where it switches into 7th generation mode, or even 4th generation mode, and then I'm like, no, I just said a stupid thing. Goodbye. Right, 385. Wow, this person has a lot of oh no, only 3 Pokemon. It felt like a lot. Electabuzz. It has Drizzle. Meaning, if this thing can learn Thunder and still retains its electric type, this thing would be beastly. It's learning Camouflage. That becomes a normal type Pokemon. Well, that's cool, because now you're not going to resist me if you did resist. I still don't take it out. I still don't take it out. Repeat that again. I still don't take that out. Wow. Does that thing have... Electabuzz must have randomized to have some beastly defense. Or some beastly HP, one of the two. That's coming from a level 39 Blissey, with as much attack as it has. And it lived at 3/4. I'm not missing anything, am I? I swear that Electabuzz has a ton of defense. I'm not missing anything there anymore, am I? Strength doesn't have that bad of base power, surely. Hey, another syllable. I'm gonna have a look at that. I swear Strength doesn't... No, base 80. It's not stab, I will admit that. Damn! That Electabuzz is a unit. I wouldn't mind picking me up an Electabuzz. So, hold on. If we do... this... let's go... Ah, what? Ah. I seem to have, like, made a little bit of a misplay there. How about now? Did I make a misplay? Yes, she did. Oops, I didn't mean to step on that. If I step here? There we go. See, I'm not that bad. Oh, another syllable. Damn! Luxury Ball would have been quite handy to use in this playthrough, considering how many friendship Pokemon I've gotten. But alas, there's a rule preventing me from doing that. I think that's all the yeah, I've got all the items. Now to get out of here. Which shouldn't be that hard, it's just a matter of stepping on this. Right, that wasn't too bad. By the way, all those little codes there too, it's kind of just stroking the Trick Master's ego. It is actually kind of worth doing the Trick House in the end. We got a hard stone. Just another hard stone. I'm pretty sure that's been one of the most common items I have randomized in this playthrough. That and black glasses. But at the end, you actually get like a secret base item. And normally I think in vanilla too, you get like rare candies and all that as well. Is this seriously going to be an episode of... I didn't even see where that went. There he is, the window. This could be an episode of Trick House. That's something you don't know. I don't think you actually ever see anyone do Trick House. I'm gonna stop to the point where it's too hard. And I can't... Oh no. Oh no. I think this is actually the last one. And then we can't do any more. Oh. Hey, everyone gets to see how much I suck at strength puzzles. I'm gonna be straight up honest here. I am actually not the best at strength puzzles. I honestly find them my weakest. Wait, why is there like a random ass boulder there? Huh. I think the Trick Master's trying to be tricky. Alright. Heh, boulders like this, I crush them with my head. I think that's what he said. I crush them with my big toe. That's how much of a black belt I am. Alright, Combuskin level 26. Not too much of an improvement. Oh, dude. Maybe I should have gone to the Pokemon Center. That actually could have been a very smart thing to do. As you can see, I'm not a very smart person at all. I can't solve puzzles and I can't go back to Pokemon Centers. Oh. Dude, this episode ain't gonna reflect very good for me. Everyone's gonna walk away from this episode thinking, she's not exactly the bright one, is she? Then again, if you didn't know that about me, then, well, hello. The more you know about me, I'm actually not the very brightest of the bunch. I'm a pretty dull light bulb. If I do say so myself. Right, you're down. A Celic Berry, that's actually not too bad. We could take advantage of that. Oh, see what I mean? I'm not the brightest of the bunch? That was a boo-boo. Can I fix this? No, I can't fix this. I didn't mean to push that. So is there a way of resetting the puzzle? Normally in later games there is. I don't think there's a way of resetting this puzzle considering it's Generation 3. Generation 3 wasn't exactly what you call a very kind generation when it came... Good. I was just a weak... Oh, you're a ghost type. Why are you a ghost type? Why do you have to be so damn annoying? Bully! Oh wait, no! Oh good, didn't do that much damage. I kind of was like, uh-oh, I just swapped a rock type into a grass move. That could have ended in disaster if it wasn't for Bully's nice special defense. And it hit itself in confusion. Good night, Executor. Oh, wait, I didn't even... Wow. Talk about nice stats and considering it did that. Have another crunch. Oh, of course you snap out of confusion. Do you mind? Alright. Well, you can sit there and keep throwing petals at me if you want. It's not going to make that much of a difference. You can have a critical hit while you're at it, though. Goodbye. Right, 306 for Bully and... Okay, level 19 for Chansey, that's all that matters in the end. Now to figure out how to Oh! Oh! There's my second friendship. I actually genuinely was not expecting it to be done that quickly. Close my eyes. Who is it gonna be? Please not be a Caterpie. Please don't be... Actually, who's worse than a Caterpie? Magikarp? Oh! Damn! We have a bit of a problem here! It's a Gramble! I have a Gramble! It's a beast! I have another Gramble. So, Gramble's a fully evolved Pokemon. No wonder it's decent. It evolved from a Chansey. Now we know the lore to Gramble. It begins as a Chansey, this lovely little Chansey that I can't remember where he caught this thing from either. And then it evolves into a Gramble, which is an absolute unit. Huh. I generally did not expect that. We actually went full circle and actually evolved into our starter Pokemon. It's trying to learn Endeavor. Am I actually generally allowed to use this Granbull? I think I can. But why would I? Why would I use this Granbull if I've already got... Aww. Well, that's kind of disappointing. I was not expecting that at all. I didn't have a contingency plan if that happened. Yeah, out of every single Pokemon that Chansey could have evolved into, it evolved into Granbull. Yeah, that's a wee bit disappointing. Okay, now we're gonna make a bit of a plan here. Who do we bring on the team? I mean, we did have that Pupitar we could always explore. That's never you. Bellsprout, we had Culture the Bellsprout. Damp, Bug type. Superpower, Mud Sport, Brick Break, Bullet Seed. How about Pupitar? What was Pupitar's stats? Electric Rock. It's a special attacker, which is cool. It can learn Surf. It's got Ice Punch, which is which is special. It's got Psycho Boost, which is special. Barrier and Smog. Well, I think we're gonna play it absolutely risky and put Pupitar on the team. I'm pretty sure this was like my no-goes for now anyways. That's a complete no-go. I'm pretty sure it's still legal, but there's no point. There honestly is no point to using it, considering it's outclassed miles by my current Grand Ball, and I'm pretty sure it won't know the moves that my current Grand Ball knows, because I think a lot of them were like the lower levels. I think I'm gonna do that. How good was Ori? It was timid. See, most of these Pokemon, dare I say, are physical attackers, which is really annoying. I mean, there was Smeagol, but it's Smeagol. Rapidash ain't too bad either. It's a fighting type, it's got Flame Body. I think I actually generally am going to tickle the idea of evolving Pupitar. I mean, it's gonna be a decent special attacker for a very long time, so that's kind of what I need on the team, is a special attacker. So I actually think we're gonna tickle this idea and see how far we go. So, yeah, welcome to the team, Pupitar. I generally didn't think we were gonna be putting you on the team as quick as we did. So, see what I mean? It's got Psycho Boost, Ice Punch, Barrier, and Smog. Well, the first thing we're getting rid of is Smog. I want to see if this thing can learn Calm Mind. If it can learn Calm Mind, then damn, we're gonna be on a good roll. Calm Mind. It can learn Calm Mind! Oh! Gold mine, babes! Ooh! Hey, and it's a male, so now we have a male type, so if anyone wants to come in with Attract, Pupitar is gonna be the counter to that. So, I am fully on board with this. I'm cool. Did I get... Yes, I did get my experience ship. What do you mean I can't use it? What is going on with my text there? Is that normal? Has my thing got weird? I hope something hasn't gone bizarrely weird, because that'll suck. Because I don't know if I can fix it. Oh no, wow, it actually did go weird. What happened to my graphics? My graphics actually went weird, but they fixed themselves. Huh, don't know what happened. I generally do not know what happened, but I have a bit of a graphical glitch. I don't know. Seriously, if anyone didn't notice that, scroll back and have a look at the confirmation box, the use, give, toss, and all that. It kind of went weird. Not superly weird that it was like extremely noticeable, but it did go weird to the point of like it kind of was noticeable if you're really used to that little bag option. Alright, anyways, back to the trick house. This one actually is somewhat easy to solve. It's just being good at strength puzzles, which I'm not. I'm not exactly a very observant type when it comes to strength puzzles. I'll move a boulder and be like, oh, whoops, I wasn't meant to move that. And then have to restart the whole puzzle again, like you've already seen once. So let's not do that again. Now for this one, we need to gently come in and push that one over. Come down, and then we can do that. And then we come up. Push, 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 push. Don't go too far, because we need to come up. That'll hurt the scrolls at the end, and then we just push that boulder to the the right there, which is why we didn't push all the way to the top. And out we go, and that will probably be the last Trickmaster puzzle we need to do because we don't have any more TMs, and I'm pretty sure the next one is actually after we do Fortress City, because from my memory, it's the same puzzle that the Fortress City gym has. So this Zangoose outsped me, which kind of really shows like how extreme the randomizer goes for base stats, because I'm pretty sure Blissey has some decent speed, which is why it's at the front. Actually, if anything, Farret should be at the front. I just realized that, because Farret's a little bit behind in experience. I mean, here for example, I did it again, and I did that again. Why was I thinking Blissey's speed was decent? I believe I mixed up special defense, 132. Speed is actually trash. My bad. I'm sorry if I spoke up about its speed being decent. One with decent speed is actually Granbull. So Dobbs and Blissey are about as bad as each other. Yeah, they really are as bad as each other. They're 30 and 36, damn. If I really want to bypass Pokemon, I use Granbull. That's who I'm supposed to be using. I'm really having a fun... Wow, talk about speedy Pokemon. Look at Pupitar. If anything, its HP and its speed is probably like absolute units. Its special attack, well, we've got Calm Mind to fix that. Special defense is going to get fixed by that as well. Attack and defense. Actually, I don't think its defense was all that great either, but that's cool. 23, maybe just a little bit lower than special attack, which is cool. I mean, attack we're not going to completely pay attention to because we've got no physical moves now on that. But that's cool. And then we just come down if my controller will let me. Oh, look, the other boulder disappeared. I don't know why I was clicking A on it. Just things I do. Just those small little things I do that might irritate someone. Alright. Oh, seriously, I went all this way for a smoke ball and a hardstone. Seriously, Trickmaster, I may not come back again after this. That's pathetic. How dismal. How stupidly stupid were the items? But yeah, I'm just going to do a confirmation that was the last puzzle we can do for now. Yeah, he's thinking up another puzzle, so we're good to go now. I already got my soda pops. I'm pretty sure I've done everything else I needed to do. So now we have to head up to Mauville. The easiest way up to Mauville is probably going to be through the cycling road. I'm also trying to figure out if I should do a grunt. Why does it not bring the bike out automatically? I always pondered that as a kid. Why would it not automatically bring your bike out like it did? Actually, I don't even think Generation 1 brought it out automatically either, so I guess it is following the trends that they set for themselves. Alright. So, the other thing I'm going to try and squeeze in, because I kind of feel it might be a waste if I don't do it, considering it's a Pupitar, is fitting in my 10-minute grinding session, which I have... Oh yeah, we could do, new Mauville or old Mauville and get a TM out of that. So, yeah, let's just dedicate this as a filler episode. That sounds good. We could potentially even do the grinding montage in that area. So normally it's like Voltorbs, Magnemites, Magnetons very rarely, and maybe Electrodes in certain parts. So we could do that. I don't object to that at all. And we do get an encounter there as well, so this could work out to be a very good idea. Filler episode, I do apologise, but with the amount of stuff that's been going on recently, I kind of feel we need something to break up the monotony. So I do have the current, I'll have episode 8 up again, because I didn't get to take a nickname from that at all, because we failed to catch Blaziken. So if we catch the encounter in here, we might be able to name it after someone from episode 8. So basically how the nickname system works is I'll choose someone from the comments section and name a Pokemon. Oh! Yes! I will gladly take you! I'm still sick, by the way, because I'm bulk recording. Oh, who do I use you to weaken? Who do I use you to weaken? Who do I weaken with for you? It's supposed to be the proper grammar. Bully. level 24, but it's gonna have decent HP, hopefully. Magical Leaf. I hope this Salamence is decent. It's a pseudo-legendary, so it should have decent stats. Extra sensory, so at the moment it's a Pupitar in a way. Special moves. Hopefully its special attack is going to be decent. Alright, that's cool. Now, time to, like, sit through the agony of throwing balls at this thing until it goes in one. And it's a fully evolved. I was gonna say, if that just went in there, I was just gonna be like, whatever, completely ignore me on catch rates. No, that would have been magical if it just went in one Pokeball. We're about 33%, maybe even just a little bit, wow. Yep, I knew that was just a fluke. Oh, this thing has, Bow Club, we're out of here. Farret? Hey, Farret. Hey, Dobbs. You're gonna have to do me a big favor here. And take these moves for me. And don't die, whatever you do. I don't particularly feel like popping my revive just yet. I still feel we're kind of a little early in the game to be popping a revive just, yeah. Extra sensory doesn't affect you either, so that's good. We have plenty of Pokeballs, so it's gonna have to struggle first before I run out of Pokeballs. But if it does struggle, then it's a rip Salamence. I'll be so sad if that happens. Because this thing will be amazing if we can catch. Because if the egg fails to be a decent Pokemon, we can just take Salamence instead. It's level 24 as well, so it's not like it's going to be a bit of a big grind. I mean, it will be kind of a grind compared to the other Pokemon because it is a fully evolved pseudo-legendary. Please, rattle for me, baby. Rattle for me, babe. Come on. And you are a female too, so I can call you babe. I was like, it might be a little bit weird calling a male babe. Alright, come on. Vital Throw. Oof. Dobbs, why do you do this to me? You always seem to want to give me like a mini heart attack. Luckily, I stocked up on those soda pops. That actually hit me really hard too, so this thing might have some decent physical. If you do. I really wanted a special attacker. Come on, get in the bowl. Get in the bowl. We have milk and cookies for you inside of it. Come on, Salamence. Come on, Salamence. Come on. Oh, yeah. I forgot. If we don't do the chant that I learnt last episode not to do. And it was like, was it catch it, or get in the ball? One of the two? I think it was, yeah, I think it was definitely catch it. Don't say that because it don't catch. I'm gonna have to heal up again. Ugh, these are the most stressful encounters because they're actually slowly killing you and you're just failing to catch the damn thing. Makes you wonder after a while, is it even worth catching? In this case, yes it is. I want this Salamence, give me the Salamence. Please. I said please. Now, I'm being very nice here. Salamence, you're a very attractive looking Pokemon, and you're a very strong looking Pokemon. Now please, may you go in my bowl. What do you mean no, you're not even gonna wiggle once? I'm being kind here. You can have a sip of my tea if you want to. Oh, I thought for a second he did want a sip of my tea. I'm actually not drinking tea at the moment. It's not very good with a cold. I mean, you could do, I guess, a bit of English breakfast with a bit of honey. Just minus the milk, of course. Might be a very good drink to have with a cold. I mean, if you're not a tea fan, then, well, you can maybe have some of my soup I'm gonna cook up a little later. Oh, I was gonna say, he wants a bit of soup, eh? He's a bit of a soup girl. He's a bit of a soup girl, that's okay. Very interesting sentence structure there I just made. Come on, get in the bowl. I'm running out of things to say to ya. I'm just, in general, running out of things to say. The next thing you're probably gonna hear out of my mouth is... Salamence knew what I was gonna say when the bowl. I was literally gonna go, this Salamence is my dad! Well, I said it anyway, so sorry Salamence, you win the ball for nothing. The dragon Pokemon Salamence came about as a result of a strong, long-held dream of growing wings. It is said that this powerful desire triggered a sudden mutation in its Pokemon cells, causing it to sprout its magnificent wings, aka the Bagon, which was the previous evolutions for it. Now I need to actually find someone to nickname this after. This is a girl. Oh yeah, the friendship checker. I'm just gonna read this comment. This is from 2 months ago. This is the last time I actually did a big recording. This is from Vinny Toledo. Hey Kath, I think it would be worth it if you train up Chansey since it's a low-level Pokemon. Even though it's a risk if it evolves into something bad, but if it evolves something good, it can get ages to catch up to the rest of the team. If it fails into a good but slow up level Pokemon, and to know how far your friendship evolution, you can check next time when you pass through Vandenturf if you're still with Igglybuff and Chansey in the party. Well, we kind of learnt what Chansey evolved into in this episode, so if you're still watching the series, Vinny, it didn't turn out very well at all. If anything, well, we're lucky that had the Soothe Bell on it, because otherwise I would have wasted a very long time just to find out it evolved into a Granbull. I still reckon that's one of the biggest disappointments so far in this playthrough, is the fact that Chansey evolved into our starter Pokemon. So I'm gonna call you up to Salamence, and hopefully you're a decent Pokemon. I went to the PC. We have to wait until the entire time. Screw it, blew it. I'm going back to the PC just to have a look at the Salamence. I spent enough time trying to catch it, so we may as well check to see if it's decent. We also have this Pupitar as well, so we have an egg as well, which is on, well, it might take a little while more to hatch. Unfortunately, I never got like a flame body Pokemon to speed up the process. Otherwise, I would have just spent, I would have done like maybe a speed up of me going up and down the cycling road to try and hatch that egg. But since I've got a flame body Pokemon, there ain't no point. I'll just let it hatch naturally. Let's have a little looky-see. Salamence, clear body, hey! You ain't bad. Still water, hey! That's cool, you'd be weak to fighting, ground, electric. That's it. Fire be neutral. It's quirky nature, unfortunately. Stat what? Oh! Wow! I was basically so surprised that I just blew a raspberry with my mouth. So if you wonder what that noise was, it was just me, like, making a raspberry noise with my mouth. But, phew, that's very hard to pass up on. Wow, level 24, 95 attack, 83 speed. And even defensively, this thing's decent. I mean, as we saw, HP-wise is not very good. So that's a little worrisome. It had 2 physical moves already, and we can teach it strength if we want to. The problem is I already have so many physical attackers on my team. It's better than Furret's attack. Furret had 78, and it's faster. This thing has 95, to give you an example, like a comparison of like their attack stats. It absolutely slaughters Furret. This thing has 78 attack. Salamence outclasses both Granbull and Furret when it comes to stats. I mean, Granbull might be a little bit better all round with its stats, compared to Salamence's absolutely godlike 95 attack at level, what was it, 20-something? And speed being in the 80s as well. Like, that's gonna outspeed and hit like a beast. And, well, not a beast, it's gonna hit like a truck, coming at you like a 200 miles per hour. I'm actually really tempted to just ditch my pickup Pokemon and just put Salamence on the team. And train it up a little bit to get it to level 30 and then put the experience share back on Pupitar. Just to let the egg hatch and just tickled the curiosity of what that's going to be. Like, that has to go on the team. That seriously has to go on the team. That's just a straight up killer already. So, yeah, goodbye pickup. You were good for the time being, but your usefulness has now been superseded. I did enjoy getting the occasional rare candy, I will admit that. If the egg's terrible, I will put Dewgong back on the team just for pickup again. But for now, we have to level this up. I want to see it learn some physical moves, because it looks like it may learn some physical moves. It already has 2 physical moves as well, and they're gonna absolutely slaughter. No wonder that was doing so much damage to Furret. And Furret isn't exactly what you call, like, something with low defense either. The only issue with the Salamence is its low HP stat. That's not looking too flash. So we do have 10 minutes on hand. We can always grind it up a little bit, but I don't want to do that. I'm sorry, I'm coughing like so much here. I don't want to do that until I level up Salamence just a wee bit more, because if we put that up against another Salamence and that goes for a Vital Throw, that may brutally damage our Salamence to the point of taking it out if it's low on health, which we don't want, considering we just caught the damn thing. Alright, so we got Hoot Hoots and Salamence down here, which is probably going to be the most things we'll be seeing down here, unless Salamence was the rare Magneton spawn. Then if that's the case, I will indeed go into the 10-minute grind down here. But we do know one thing. Dobbs' jump kick will devastate that Salamence, because it's got low HP, and I don't even think its defense stat's going to be enough to save it, actually. Wurmple, okay, this is looking promising. It could have actually been the very rare Magneton spawn, if which is the case, then this is fantastic. Like, I couldn't actually ask for anything better. I, A, got a really good Pokemon, and B, it's going to be quite easy to level up. If I don't level up here... Oh, was there more Pokemon? Oh, wait. Wait. The only reason why a few Pokemon spawn down here is because of the fact that the slots get taken up by different levels of those Pokemon. So say you might have a level 28 Magnemite spawn, and then a level 23 Magnemite spawn, or a level 28 Magneton spawn, and maybe like a higher one again at a very low chance or something like that. So there's going to be a few more Pokemon down here than I originally suspected. But I'm going to keep trudging along. So far, no Salamence. I'm kind of just getting like a... Oh wait, I could have missed some items. I didn't really... Oh. Oh wow, was I that badly off? Oh. I'm just trying to find... I don't know if there is any hidden items down here. I don't think there is, but I'm just double checking there isn't. I'm so sorry for these little coughs. Like, they probably are irritating, but it's the worst for me. I actually don't think there is any items down here. No, there is. Oh. This, Huh. The guide actually isn't complete. That neither is good. That's actually not good for me. Right, well, I was kind of hoping there'd be like a guide for like the hidden items in here. It's either there's no hidden items or this person hasn't covered it. A Lunatone. You know, I would have freaked out if they had a blue eye. I would have been running around my office like a complete lunatic, screaming, oh my god, it's a shiny. And then would have freaked out afterwards, thinking, oh dear, I actually don't have anything for a shiny Pokemon at the moment. Like, that'd seriously be unreal if I did find a shiny Pokemon. Oh god. Trickaroo! I still can't remember if we actually found Torchic earlier, or if it was a Combuskin I fished up. If it was Combuskin, sorry, if it was a Blaziken, not Combuskin, getting mixed up. I'm flabbergasted just thinking about a shiny Pokemon at the moment. I mean, how amazing would it be if it was that Jolteon was green? I think I wouldn't be the only one jumping up and down. I think there'd be a few viewers doing, oh my god, are you serious? The Jolteon did an Ancient Power and got a boost. There's actually quite a few decent Pokemon down here that we could have caught. Jolteon being one of them. That would have been seriously cool to catch a Jolteon. Combuskin, it'll depend on what that would have evolved into. Salamence so far was, oh my god, there's a Pokemon every damn step. Yeah, it's looking like we can confidently grind down here, actually. The Salamence looks like it's going to be the rare spawn, which makes me very happy, knowing that, oh, this is going to be, oh, this is a static. Huh, I can catch that. Now the question is, do I actually catch it? Depending on what the oh, not yet. One of these is a static encounter. I know that. Depending on what the Pokemon is, I may actually catch it. Alright, Jolteon seems to be a bit more of a more common spawn than what Salamence is. We may actually do the 10-minute grind in here. Still no sign of another Salamence. Moving on. Oh, wait, am I going the right way? I think this leads me back to the beginning. I think. Right, Kelpsy Berry? Or Clepsy Berry? I think. What are the... This is back at the beginning. Alright, I've gone the wrong way. Still no Salamence. This is very promising indeed. I can't stop barking at the moment. And I'm so sorry. My throat's really starting to get the best of me. It seems like I can only commentate like 2 hours worth of video and then my throat is buggered. Which is cool anyways, like I actually have to go to bed after this because I gotta wake up early in the morning to work anyways. So, we'll do this, we'll actually go through and figure out, hey, there's Dustox down here, that's actually a little bit rarer than what the Salamence is. We thinks anyways, we haven't actually seen any more Salamences since. Which makes me very confident that I can easily get away with grinding Salamence up in here. The only reason why I'm a little bit shaky about that Salamence was the fact that it had as much speed as it did. Meaning if it outspeeds me, it could potentially one-shot me. But then again, if it outsped me, that would have been good. If it didn't kill, I could have just gone Vital Throw and one-shotted it. I think this is the static. It is. That sounded like a Dustox. Oh, it's a Ninjask. So, the Ninjask is the Electrode, or the Voltorb statics. Now, do I want this or not? Let's jump kick it and figure it out from there. Hey, it resists. Of course it resists. Well, we're gonna go Ancient Power. How does it still have Protect? Seriously, out of all the moves wow! Not only did this Ninjask manage to randomize Protect, which is something it normally comes with competitively, it gets it twice in a row. This thing is somewhat bulky. It has Fake Out, Protect, and Growl. Now, is this thing decently catch-rateable? Catch-rateable, that ain't a word. Is this thing catchable? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm still sick. But no, I generally don't know if this thing has a decent catch rate. I don't think it does. I think this is going to be somewhat a bit on the difficult side. Not as going to be as difficult to say as Salamence. I'm definitely not below 33%, so that's an issue. It will make the catch rate a little bit lower again. That's an issue. Then again, why don't I just go for a jump kick? That did nothing the first time, so I may as well go for it again and knock it down below 33%. Or I can just do that and nearly kill it. That's a very smart idea. If this thing has recall, I'm screwed. Yeah, well, that made a difference. Right, Ninjask was caught. We'll check that out the PC. I'm not really in a big rush to check this thing out. So Ninjask moves around at such a high speed that it cannot be seen, even while it's crying. Even while it's crying can be clearly heard. For that reason, this Pokemon was long believed to be invisible. Yeah, that's cool. Now, who to name this Pokemon after? This was a male. I'm gonna do Daniel Fruz. Oh, I'm not even gonna try and attempt your last name because I know for a fact I'm gonna butcher it, and then I'm gonna say I apologize for that one. So I'm gonna apologize now for not being able to say your name. But I'm gonna call this Ninjask after Daniel with the comment, "Hi Kath, I'm coming from the Versus series. I just want to say we love you. And I love you. I love that community too. I love everyone from that community because they're so kind and so welcoming. And it's such an honor to be editing for such a friendly and welcoming community." So there's the Salamence. It took a little while. So I can say with confidence, I can definitely grind Salamence with not too much of a worry of it coming along and bone clubbing me. So yeah, that's going to be a thing. We should be able to gain a few levels before that spawns again during the grinding montage, which is going to be 10 minutes. So I'm going to apologize if this episode is going to be like extremely long. But as I said, it's going to be a filler episode. So filler episode shenanigans, always may as well get them out the way, make them as long as possible, then we don't need to worry about them ever again. There's going to be another Ninjask here, isn't there? Or is it going to be a different Pokemon? It is. It's going to be a different I didn't even recognize what that cry was. Oh! It's Narcanine! And guess what? It's going to be terrible because it's a fully evolved stone Pokemon. They never have good moves. So I'm going to kill this thing. I'm going to have to now. Uh-oh. 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 I'm popping my revive. Why did that have bind of all bloody moves? Well, damn! It's episode 10 and I finally popped the revive. I feel somewhat glad I popped it at least halfway through the series. But damn, I was kind of hoping we'd go a little bit longer without having to pop that damn thing. Well, that sucks. I'm not particularly going to let go of Dobbs that easily, so I'm reviving it. Dobbs is actually somewhat decent. Ugh. 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 That's all I can say. Ugh. It wasn't particularly something I wanted to do this early. Ugh. That's a big oof. I was kind of hoping I got a crit. I probably should have bagged on the crit. I did, and it didn't pay off. But by that point, I kind of had to like, I had to commit to it by that point. I did way too much damage on the first bind. Yeah, it's a Houndoom. Well, I kind of have to catch this Houndoom because Houndoom is my second favourite Pokemon. That, with my first, of course, being Mightyena, so I think it's just House of Rules. We have to catch this Pokemon. I'm really disappointed we haven't actually seen a Mightyena at all in this playthrough at all. Slightly disappointed, Randomizer, you never gave me my mascot. But you do give me my second Pokemon, so close enough. Just don't kill me, because I don't have another revive. Bubble Beam. Well, so far this is looking like a, maybe a special attacker. I'm still a little bit shocked, like, I'm still a little bit shell-shocked by the fact that I've lost my revive. That's... Now the realization's kicking in. That's scary now. I no longer have my backup. My backup went rip. With bite of all moves. Ugh. I honestly thought the move that would get me would be counter of all moves, not bide. But as I said, I hit that first bide, and at that point I had to commit. There was no turning back. I'm now sitting here trying to think, could I have done anything different? I could have just gone for that one, bulked up on the next one, and then swapped into bully. I may have lived that bide, now that I think about it. That, however, is retrospect, which is of course 2020 vision. That's about the only thing I can think of that I could have gotten around that situation. I'm just thinking how much damage did that first attack do to bide? That would have doubled. And because I'm unsure of how much damage that was, I'm actually not even sure how much damage that would have dealt. Houndoom was caught. Target acquired. It's a female. I got a comment here from Ashley Ketchum. No offense to Pimp, Dobbs, and the rest of the guys. I got into PokeTubers because of your gold walkthrough. I know you were in more of an editing role, but I'd love to see more of your content in the future. My gold walkthrough. Did I do a gold walkthrough? I may have done like a live stream or one, maybe. Anyways, I'll take that as a compliment, but yes, I am more of an editing role indeed. For this reason, because I can't commentate without coughing the entire time. Oh, and then I make stupid mistakes like I did in this particular role. Huh. Right, this Houndoom is known as Ashley. And that Arcanine is known as Death. And it's casting death upon me. I'm dying very slowly. On the inside and on the outside. We've actually made it to the end. I don't feel like doing a grinding montage anymore. Oh, there's my third Salamence. I may actually hold off on the grinding montage because this episode has already gone for like quite a long time. And I feel I'm probably going to die very soon. I don't want another death. Because I don't have any revives left. I'm actually more scared now than I was at the start of this episode. So, no grinding montage this episode. I kind of want to sit back and plan a bit of a strategy before I dive headfirst into a grinding montage for 10 minutes. Because that can go horribly long. Because if I had to swap out of a desperate attempt to save a Pokemon, swap it into another Pokemon, if it's a Pokemon like Bully or Furret, and they go rip, they're gone forever. A yellow scarf, are you serious? I went all this way for a yellow scarf. And for a death. That's the worst part. I came all this way. Wow, this thing's now being common. Okay. Magical Leaf. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it for another episode. The grinding thing only caps out at 10 minutes, so it's not like I get 15 minutes next episode or anything like that. I still retain that 10 minutes. I kind of want to... Oh, dear God! Oh, my goodness! Please let me run! For the love of Arceus, please let me run! Do not crit! Oh, come on. Stop it, Salamence. Let me run! Please let me run! Stop bone clubbing me! Please! No, 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 no. This is a filler episode. Come on! Do not! No, 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 no! Come on, let me run! Don't Don't you dare bone club me. Please let me run away. Thank you. Now let me run. Please. I live on 69 health. This is good. No! Let me. No! Don't you dare! No, not bully! Oh, God. No! I've already lost Dobbs. I revived Dobbs. Don't let me regret that decision. Let me run. Thank you. Oh, God, I don't like this whatsoever. It got so... This is getting real. This is getting too little... Oh, I can't even speak at the moment. This is too real at the moment. I don't like it. I'm out of here. Before I lose another Pokemon. And my sanity with it. Oh my God. Bye. Wait, do I have an escape rope? I need an escape rope. I don't have an escape rope. Why do I not have escape ropes? They're like number 1. Oh no. I don't have dig either. Oh. I have to get out of here in one piece. Ah. Great. All I gotta do is go down, I think, and avoid any more Salamences. No wonder... Well, actually now that I think about it, it might be good that Salamence is on my team, considering it nearly just destroyed Bully. Come on, let me out of here. Let me out of here. Don't let me in here. Let me out of... Oh my dear God. I am now so stressed. I don't know if you can tell, but I am super stressed now. Get me out of here. Seriously, I ain't playing games. Get me out of here. I'm physically dying at the same time. I'm so sorry. I want to get out of here. I seriously want to get out of here. It's too much for me now. This is way too much stress. I can feel the grey hairs growing now. Oh man, I thought last step... Yeah, smooch him. Well, that has to be the rarest of the bunch. But seriously, I don't care now. We see the smooch him, it's all good and dandy. Now get me out of here. Oh my God, we're nearly there. Can I please get out of here? Well, there's actually some pretty decent Pokemon down here in regards to, like, uniqueness and all that. But seriously, why have to run into a freaking Salamence as many times as I did? And thank God we're out. Aye, aye, aye. Right, so, status quote, or team recap. Dobbs is actually alive. I used my revive on him. Do not make me regret that decision, Dobbs. Because I will fly over to Texas and I will strangle you if you make me regret that decision. Right, well, that's it, guys. That's the episode. It was supposed to be a filler episode, except it became quite a stressful episode. Oh, I get softballed out of it, which is normally Thunderbolt, so that'll be interesting. Who can learn that? Actually, who could take good advantage of that? Let's have a look at this. Dobbs, I'm pretty sure Dobbs had softball at one point. This thing can learn softball. You can learn softboiled. Shame you can't learn softboiled. Should I teach that thing strength? Can it learn frustration? That's... Oh, wait. That would mean I have to constantly keep feeding it bad stuff. It can learn frustration. I mean, all I gotta do is go to Leverage and buy some of those herbs. And then just keep its happiness down and it'll be an absolute slaughterhouse by that point. It gave me plenty of frustration, so it seems only fitting that I teach it frustration. Should we keep Magical Leaf just in case we double team? Nah, I think we get rid of it. Extra Sentry, we can potentially get a flinch out of it, which is quite handy with our high base speed. But yeah, all I need to do really is just fly over to Leverage, go to the herb shop, and buy a bunch of herbs and make it hate me. And then we just win. We just win. I mean, even if I have to use those items on the other Pokemon, that can be quite handy because some of those are quite decent items. I don't have flight at this point though, so back burner, I guess, until after Fortree. So yeah, that's the episode. Thank God it's done. I'm still disappointed in myself I lost a revive. Yikes. So yeah, it's now real. This point forward on. That made no sense again. This has just been a complete disaster of an episode, commentary-wise and event-wise as well. Going smooth sailing from that trick house onwards. Well, sorry, trick house from there, it was great. As soon as we set forth into Mauville, it was looking kind of good. We got a Salamence. Come that Arcanine though, yeah, it fell apart. Badly. It fell apart and shattered. And I couldn't pick those pieces up. But before we do end, we gotta look at these two Pokemon. Oh yeah, this thing has Volt Absorb. It's a poison type. Attack, again, decent. Speed is somewhat decent, I guess. HP is absolutely amazing though. Protect, Fake Out, Haze, and Growl. Its moves have seen better days. And as for Houndoom, HP is absolutely amazing. Special defense is amazing. Special attack is decent. So if you want a special attacker, Houndoom's the one. Ice and Steel, 4 times weak to fighting. And with Compound Eyes, raises accuracy. So that ain't bad. It's not going to be missing moves anytime soon. The problem is though, hold on, this could potentially be our Surfer. Who did I teach Surf to, just out of curiosity? I think I taught it to... Oh, wait, did I taught it to... No, yeah, no, I taught it to Pupitar. No, that's fine. Houndoom is a maybe. Depending on what this hatches into, we may actually put Houndoom on the team. It's a final evolution, so that's a plus. The only downside to it is, of course, that 4 times fighting weakness. It has compound eyes too, so missing isn't going to be like a big issue for that thing either. Huh. Things to think about. So I'll be doing that next episode. For now, I'm done. I don't want to think about this series for a little while. I have to go to bed and wake up early in the morning to do work. And see how I feel after work. And then hopefully start recording the rest of this series and try and get it finished. Hopefully we come out on top. Because now I'm starting to think, are we not going to make it out on top? If I keep making stupid plays like I did in this episode, we ain't making it to the end. So that's going to be what we're leaving it on. Let us puzzle. Let us have a brain exercise. Let us jog our brain here and think, is KrimZen actually going to make it to the end now? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Ciao for now. But not forever. Ciao!